is ready. When a pineapple is smellable, that means that it's ready. Interesting fact about pineapples. They grow on trees. Pineapple trees do exist. Now this is considered a exotic fruit in the Netherlands because you can hardly find pineapples like this for good price. And I have a can of pineapples right here next to me. I won't be eating this because this is for a mukbang video. But we will be eating the canned pineapple. Let's rip this bad boy off. Oh, I think it's rotten. It smells like a pineapple. Interesting. With the combination of apple and banana. Yeah, it smells fermented. Awesome, isn't it? Now this is so off topic, but did you know, interesting fact, that avocados are the new ways of smuggling drugs nowadays? You see, the cartel is one of the most powerful in the world. Police don't mess around with cartel. They work for them, obviously, often. They're so powerful that they are trying to have taken over multiple villages in Mexico, South America, invading farmers and taking the avocado, and not just necessarily putting drugs in them, using them to sell them. Yeah, avocados are the new drugs nowadays. If you don't get what I'm trying to say, look it up on YouTube and Google. It's a very interesting episode. Now, speaking about the avocado trade, I wonder how often these exotic fruits get scanned and checked for any potential natural substances, But you really think about it, this comes in our country, and one would hope that you don't find any weird substances in your fruit. It would be a dream come true for me. Oh yes. Yeah, then I could sell it. Let's be honest, I don't know. What would I do if I found a packet of substance in my pineapple? Well, I hope I wouldn't bite into it. I wouldn't want to puncture what's in a bag or wrapped up. Yeah, I would probably call the cops and say, well, I would, because I don't do none of that stuff. I wonder what police would do with it though. I've always loved pineapple, and another interesting fact, these are seasonable. These are not something you can get 24/7, 365 days a year. Canned pineapple is always a thing you can look for. I do personally love authentic, real 100% biological pineapple more, because it contains less sugar and it does occur and contain only natural occurring sugars, and I think that's fantastic. These cans have a lot of crap in them, when you buy like the cheap cans of pineapple, you look at the ingredients and it's like, why do they have to add sugar? It don't have enough sugar already, and I feel like when you buy the one on syrup, it just defeats the whole purpose of tasting a pineapple. The liquid takes over the pineapple. That's why I buy branded stuff as well. And buying a pineapple is always cheaper than buying in a can. I got a fair trade pineapple. I buy that to support the local farmers. But I mainly buy it because I love the taste. It just tastes way better than the other branded stuff, It tastes the most natural, even though they claim and say it's got its own juice. I don't know about that. So how does it work, pineapple cutting? I love cutting fruits. You cut off the whole thing, you basically trim it down till it's naked. And you eat the remaining parts with none of this on it. If it has this on it, then it's hard. You shouldn't eat it because it's not edible. Speaking from experience. This weighs about 400 or 500 grams, this pineapple. It depends. Every pineapple varies in weight, height, thickness, width, diameter. So, it's quite unique pineapple. Yeah, gorgeous. I always do wonder when I purchase this fruit. This is $2. And that's super cheap. Some places sell these pineapples for $4. The thing that I always question myself, do the people that they farm or get these pineapples from, do they get paid fairly? Well, what's fairly? Minimum wage. That's fair. Not extortion, underpaid. We don't want that. But anyways, let's cut to the chase right now. We got the pineapple. And this one is a pretty nice story behind it, where the flavor begins. Flavor begins by the originality. That's where the seed goes in the ground, where tropic rain things in the rice field set on the water and the sun makes the fruit ripe. I'm reading this from Dutch, translating it. Flavor begins with our farmers. Peppers. Okay, so these pineapple are sun-dried from Sembroyoid, Thailand. Been to Thailand. Wow, love the culture. When you live in a Western country, in an EU country, or just in a Western country, and you go to a country that is got like the opposite of the culture and food, you really get to understand where their passion and love comes for fruit and food. Beautiful, man. So this is 100% 100% fair trade. You can search it on their website as well. about this one, that this one has skyrocketed through the roof. I've noticed and been noticing canned pineapple and canned fruits have been going up the prices crazy. Oh, you gotta love that pineapple. Well, that was a foul. Had to clean the juice. Well, that's as real as it gets. Wow. They are super tiny though. But they good though. God damn, let me tell you them. Wow. You know, I went to Thailand a couple of years ago. This was before my career started as a YouTuber, right? This was the same year that I started my YouTube career. This was 2-3 months after, Thailand. But what I like going as is somebody who never has been outside of Europe besides America. Thailand was so unique. We wanted something else. We wanted to kind of escape the Western culture thing, We were getting, we weren't getting sick and tired of it, but we just wanted to break from all the Western countries and everything, the people, the culture, the bitching and moaning, basically. So I said, hey, screw it. Why not try out Thailand? Thailand, my land, Thailand was surprisingly very nice. When you think of Thailand, you probably think of tropicals. And you probably think of wealthiness, As weird as it sounds, maybe for some of you. The people in Thailand where I visited didn't have much money. Dressed up, basic clothing. I do this well, by the way. They don't have much, but they're so happy. They try to make it all great, And strange, isn't it? Two complete different worlds, The one world you work your butt off, and yet, we still complain about it. We're not getting paid enough. They work their butt off. They don't complain about it. They appreciate the small things and just, having conversations with some of the villagers, It was interesting, the bargaining, I was also bargaining there for some, fake football clothing. I like the shirts though, why not support your locals, even though they mass produce it. I know, I don't care. But just seeing how happy they were with not having so much, having minimalistic stuff in their life, made me think, how do y'all do this? It's crazy though, right? Yeah, they have a lot of joy. I loved it. We never got a rest. It's not in our culture, Buddhism is a big thing there. You of course got Muslims there. But the dominant culture is Buddhism. I loved it a lot. The Wi-Fi wasn't great though. Wi-Fi was terrible. not South Africa. Probably Thailand. Yeah. Yeah, probably Thailand, yeah. The people, the food, the prices were great. Prices were cheap and incredible. Well, for a foreigner it's cheap, but if you live there it's not. It's debatable. I definitely advise Thailand. Yeah, it's just such a great country. Nice people. They always try to have a chit chat with you. They know that you're a foreigner, so they're gonna try and chit chat. You know, it's cool. I don't mind really. But they are very hard workers. Don't underestimate them. Same thing goes for the Polish people and Turkish people in the Netherlands, you know. They work their ass off. The Polish people work very, very hard. They're known to be notorious hard workers, you know. And we respect them a lot for that. Damn, this pineapple's great. We thought you could ever make ASMR with a pineapple, right? Crazy. Ooh, got a little extra piece. Nice. But my best moment was probably Thailand. That's when I was also the happiest in my life, you know. The funny thing is, I was broke. I didn't have money. I had nothing. I was just a kid, you know. And after we came back for vacation, I was like, what am I gonna do? I can't get a job, I'm too young. I had to wait a year and a half, 2 years to get a job. So I was like, shit, let's try out this YouTube thing. Sooner or later it worked out. Time goes fast, I'll tell you guys that, man. I'd love to go on vacation again. I just don't know when and where, you know. What country I haven't visited yet. Well, I mean, I've visited Germany, Belgium, Luxembourg, France, Austria, Italy, Switzerland, Turkey, Egypt, South Africa, been to Russia. One of my worst experiences. We were only there for 2 hours, but you could just. The reason why I say is because you could feel the sadness surrounding you. The people just so unhappy. There's just a negative vibe. Can't really blame them if you see what's going on in the country. Yeah, it's still going on, man. It's sad, but I think I would love to go. Oh yeah, I've also been to America. I've also been to UK, to Britain. Wherever else been? I've been to Curaçao, Thailand, St. Martin. I've been basically all around the world, but I would love to try. Oh yeah, Australia. I would love to try Australia. Yeah, why not? My mom's friend lives there. But yeah, this is the video. ASMR with a pineapple. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the compliments down in the comments below. I've been enjoying the content way more lately. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next ASMR video.